Hey guys, welcome to Time Out and Relationship Flow with Amara. Today we are just gonna be quick. It's gonna be a brief session onto this edition. So we are going to be looking at the 8 important things you must know or you should know about your date before making your final decision. So I'm really gonna be reading some of these things out to you, reading out the points for you. So just listen these important factors you must need to consider about your dates or your partner to be before making your final decision or making him or her the be instead of to be. All right, thank you. And please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the red subscribe button just to subscribe to this amazing god-gifted channel. Okay, one of the points here is knowing about your partner's ex. Okay, now in this case you really do not need to start finding out every detail that happened, everything that happened in his or her past relationship or with his or her ex. You must not know everything. Okay, now all you need to know is his current relationship with the ex. Have they really separated? Okay, fine. Even if they have separated, is there any squabble between them? Is there any beefing? Any, it's kind of snubbing? Are they bitter against each other? Do they have anything within them that has not been let go, has not been resolved? Okay, are they still fighting? Is the other person okay with this other person? Are they okay with each other? Or are there some threats, some kind of threats? Okay, there is a scenario whereby this married man, okay, is actually married to another lady. Now it didn't just end there. Okay, he separated with the ex. Yes, they're no longer together. Probably they were dating before. In the process of their dating, he found this other lady. Okay, now this new lady started receiving threats from the ex. Just like what we saw happen between Ike, Mercy, and Ike's ex. Okay, the ex started threatening the wife. Sending some kind of messages that she will do this, she will die, she will lose. That means that relationship was not properly settled. It wasn't properly resolved. Okay, so those are things you really need to find out, not to endanger your own life or your spouse's life, not to endanger your life. You need to make sure that things are in order. Find out about the ex. Don't fight about it. Okay, the reason why people get hurt and try to fight each other is because that bitterness, this involves their heart, and they still store that bitterness within them, which is not supposed to be. So make sure that everything is settled and then resolve it with your ex or your spouse's ex. Okay, make sure everything is good. I know you cannot predict every human being. Even when they feel or when they act like everything is okay, within their heart they still want to fight. They want to do something stupid. They want to do something to hurt the other person, which is bad. So all the same, you do your own part, play your part, make sure that everything is okay. If the ex says yeah, he or she is fine with the recent development, or we you getting married to the ex, is fine, then move on. Whatever it is that he or she is planning now is just in God's hands. And if you believe in God, make sure that everything is okay. Commit your relationship, your spouse, your partner, your dates to God's hand, and everything will be fine. So you need to find out certain things about your ex or your spouse's ex. That's one point. Now the next point here is okay, your spouse's short-term plan. What's your plan? Is your spouse or your date just like that? Does he just move on with as the day go by? The way he sees the day, if it's tomorrow, okay, it's today, oh, we are just going to go out, go to work and come back, or go to market and come back. Is your spouse living that way? So try to find out your spouse, your date plan. Okay, now another aspect of this plan we need to talk about is finding out his or her activity when he has time. Okay, because he or she may need space, so you need to find out when you need to give him or her space, or his space. Okay, his time. If it's work, let the person let the person pay attention to his work. But that does not mean even at work you cannot communicate with your date or your partner. Okay, communication is still important, but just know your activities. Now your partners, I've mentioned three things now: the activities of your partner, their plans for the day or for 2 weeks or 1 week, and then the short-term plan, maybe a year or few months. Okay, not like years, 5 years plan. You can still discuss all of that. So find out your plan, so you both of you can work around all of those plans together and achieve whatever you need to achieve. These are very, very important for a relationship that is really heading somewhere. Okay, very important. Now the next point, okay, I've talked about their day-to-day schedule, which is their plans for the day, tomorrow, the next tomorrow. It's important. The next one is you discuss things that matter to your partner. Probably your partner cherishes football, okay, a family, one career or the other. Discuss something very important, very dear to your partner, what they would like to. It's just like discussing your achievements or what the person likes most. Okay, depending on the way you look at it, the way you see it. So discuss what matters to you. Does your partner have a criminal record? You need to find out all this. Is all that case settled? Okay, don't be in a relationship whereby maybe after marriage your partner will now start telling you about what happened 1 year ago and they are still after his life. That's threatening and it's scary. You may be in the same house one day and you see police or soldiers or EFCC come to barge into your house, and the next thing is your partner, your wife or your husband. So it's not supposed to be so find out if your partner has any criminal record before then, and then try to sort it out, decide whether to move on with that relationship or not. So if everything is not settled about him, don't just bother moving ahead. You need to consider certain things, except you're ready to fight the battle with it, which is not bad. Okay, but at the same time, do not risk your life or your future for such things. Make sure things are properly done so it doesn't affect you in the future. Nobody wants to lose his life. You can sacrifice certain things, but don't lose your life. Okay, be considerate, sacrifice, help, but do not lose your focus, do not lose your own life. Okay, it's also important. Your physical activity, how strong is your partner? Is this someone that exercises very well? Is this someone who is lazy or hardworking? You need to find out the physical strength, even in okay, for the physical strength. Okay, it's not necessarily in bed. I know that as young people now, they want to know their partner's strength in bed before they even get married. That's not necessary. Talk about it. Okay, talk about, even if he or she is not sure about himself, you can go for medical checkup. There are so many ways to find out before marriage, not necessarily getting involved in it before finding out. Find out if the limits which your partner can go, to the extent with his or her physical activity. Not everybody is that physically strong. If you can jog from here to here, your partner is likely to extend double or tries what you jog. So find out your physical activity, your capability, your strength. If there's any elements, you need to talk about it. Find out all of these things, so you don't expect much more from your partner when he or she is supposed to give you less of what you expect. Okay, if it's something you can cope up with, then move on with the relationship. If it's not, find a way to resolve it, or better still, find out someone else suitable for you. This is not like dumping her. Everyone is not the same. Okay, to be on the safer side, for you not to grumble in the future. If it's something you know you cannot bear in the future, just move on for what you can bear. Someone else will locate that your partner, and they're able to work out everything with him or with her. So it's not a case of dumping him or her. All right. Okay, you also need to find out the person's relationship with his or her family. Family relationship is very important. If your spouse is not in good terms with the family, you need to make sure things are in order. Except you want to join him or her in beefing or fighting the family, which wouldn't be good, especially as a lady. You're going to a family whereby your husband is not in good terms with the mom or with the dad or with the brother and sister. You should try and make things work out between them. Okay, try your best. But if he refuses or it doesn't work out, you shouldn't have the same problem with them. If you insist on living with a guy, you should not have the same problem or the same issue with the guy's family or the lady's family. It's vice versa. Okay, so look out for some of these things. Very, very important. I don't know how many points I've actually mentioned now. Okay, and how do they treat people around them? How do they treat people at the working place? Are they so grumpy, loud, bossy, and all of that? Not everybody puts up with people like that. So if you know you cannot put up with such, find out that about your partner and then make things right. If you can, fine. Now you can always be there to work things out. Okay, so it all depends on what you want for yourself, your family, and everything can be patient, everything can be sacrificial, but then not your life. Okay, stay together. If you are compatible, you're okay with all these listed out, getting your partner, it's fine. Move ahead, and congratulations, you found the right person for you. Thank you for joining Relationship Flow today with Amara. Please click on the red subscribe button if you have not done so yet, but you are watching me right now. Click on the red subscribe button to subscribe to this channel. God bless you.